Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Holga.
And I'm Todd Puckett.
And this is Don's Used Photo Equipment. This is, of course, the State Fair edition.
The State Fair, year 2022.
You know, I like the fact that we've done videos for several years already now.
Yeah.
The fact that we do some videos annually, and this is one of those. This is one of those exciting videos.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the State Fair at Texas. How could you not be excited for the State Fair at Texas?
State Fair.
Now, I realize that the State Fair at Texas is still a week away by the time this video rolls out. Yes, it's actually 1 week away. But unfortunately, our schedule is that, you know, if we don't do it now, it'll be late. I hate to be late for the State Fair at Texas.
Yeah. We can't have the what did happen.
We can't have the after the State Fair of Texas, because actually we've got a lot of things that are going to be happening.
A lot of stuff.
During the State Fair of Texas, before the State Fair of Texas, all that kind of great stuff.
All around.
You're jumping ahead here. I can tell already.
Oh no, I'm prepared. I'm ready.
I got to slap that thing right out of his hand.
No.
So first of all, I'd like to start this video. We're going to get back to the State Fair of Texas, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Folks.
Y''ALL.
Folks.
Y'all. Folks.
Y'all.
Exactly.
Folks.
But we need to make a correction from the last video.
Oh, well, yes.
Or it's at least a little bit of a correction / discussion.
Yeah, our question.
Our question.
Our question.
So our last video was titled, Would You Buy a $110,000 camera?
Of course, no.
And I think most people would say no.
No.
And then, of course, I see an article within the last week that says renowned Italian supercar maker Pagani announces a $75,000 large format camera, already $35,000 off.
30,000. 35,000. Yeah.
He's questioning.
I'm telling you what, my math is off. I had to redo third grade.
That's a heck of a discount already.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Just a couple of weeks already. Same camera, same car,
car, same number made.
Limited, same number made, same titanium and aluminum, same 8x10.
So, yes, that only shoots black and white.
It's now cheaper. So I guess if you wait a few more weeks,
it go down to 50,000.
Well, so we lost what percentage? At least 30%. You lose another 30%, another 30%. Pretty soon, it's going to be an affordable camera.
Yeah. But I think this is one of those prestige things.
It is. I mean,
but also my thought was, and again, I'm wacky that way. I just have a strange
yes, he
thought.
is.
Maybe the 110,000 was the manufacturer suggested retail price.
Well, that could be.
And the 75,000 is the dealer's list price. The minimum that you can put it at. Because,
but I'm still thinking that's a pretty expensive camera.
That is extremely expensive. But there's only 75 of them made that will be made.
Well, I understand that, but
if they make that many.
To me, a super expensive camera, I believe, is on Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, and they've already left our galaxy, our solar system.
Yeah,
you know,
go back and
that's
get those.
An expensive camera, okay? All the rest of the cameras need to be quick, cheap point and shoots.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and the cameras left on the moon.
Yeah,
those
Hubble's an expensive camera.
Yeah.
What's the
James
new
Webb.
The new James Webb? That's an expensive camera.
Oh, gorgeous shots though.
Brilliant shots.
My goodness.
The Mars rovers, those are expensive cameras.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
But you know, those cameras are worth every penny.
When one of them had an issue, I remember one of the Congress people saying, "Well, can't we just send somebody up there and clean it off?"
It's gotten dusty.
No,
it's gotten dusty.
Well,
we're going to try one of these days, but not today.
Yeah, not today.
So, guys, just hold on a little while longer, and the Pagani camera here, the large format camera, could be cheaper.
Yes.
Could be affordable soon.
Yes. And then you could place your order for yours.
Well, you still have to get the car.
No,
you still have to buy the car to get the camera.
Only for the first 30. Only for the first 30 made. Now, the next 45, we don't know.
You know, if I buy $1 million supercar, I'm going to expect the camera for free.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
And still, my offer stands. If you get this camera and you need a photographer to shoot it, I will volunteer to shoot. You just fly me out on your private jet.
Yes.
Put me up at a cabana. I don't care if it's the Pool Boy cabana or something like that. Just put me up at your cabana for a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
Yes.
I will use the camera. I will take your photograph.
And then I would teach you how to, and you should teach them at that price how to use it.
No, that costs extra.
Well, yeah.
It costs a lot extra.
Well, yeah,
teaching costs extra. As you know,
it should be an option.
As someone who has said over and over again how to use the 35mm cameras, you know that should cost more.
Yeah, it's definitely. But it should be an option.
Right.
At least. you know, like what you get to pick which leather to use in the car.
You should have matching leather for the camera cases, right?
Well, that's what they do.
Exactly, guys.
Part of the price.
That was our correction, if we could.
Yes. And it's a good correction because now some people are out there going, maybe it is doable.
Right, maybe it is.
Yeah.
So one more little thing. So we had the Dallas photo walk.
I love how big you made that letter.
Well, I just copied and pasted. So
copy.
It came out that size.
Yeah.
I mean, this next one's large too, but it's reasonable, right?
Yeah.
So last night, the Dallas photo walk, late night photo walk in the Dallas Arts District, and we had Todd. Todd, you were there.
I was the guest of honor.
And you brought a camera.
Yes, I did.
What kind of film did it use?
It used the digital SD film.
Digital SD film. Do you sell digital SD film?
No.
What kind of brand is that? Is that Ilford Digital SD film?
No, it's one of them foreign countries.
Foreign countries. Digital SD film. I've never heard of that. Does it come in 36 or 24 exposure?
No, it came in 16 megapixel exposure.
Huh. I'm confused.
Me too.
Why would you?
That's why I don't go to photo walks.
Blasphemy. Why he could have stuck film in anything. But
I know.
It's not like you have a roll of film that's from the 70s sitting around here.
Or 80s.
Or 80s.
Yes, I do. I'm covering it up with my back right now.
He is. Well, I'll throw.
But it was very fun. I learned things there, and that's what I love going.
So we were at the Clyde Warren Park. Primarily, that's where we kind of hung out, and they've got a new fountain kind of area where kids can play in, and just after sundown they put on music and a light show and all that kind of good stuff, and the kids were having a ball because it was hot last night. Those kids were soaked.
Warmed, but it wasn't 110 degrees.
I mean, had I known, I probably would have been in
swimsuit trunks.
Well, at least sandals or something like that, or gone barefoot, because those kids they look like they're having fun.
They were.
So hopefully,
except for the one crying, it seemed like.
There was a kid that was crying. We could not find him. I'm like, where is that one kid?
Maybe it's maybe it was a kid that they wouldn't let get in the water. Maybe that's why he was crying.
He was just a crying. He was harshing everybody's high. It was just awful.
And then they had a waterworks display with the music.
Well, that was at the sundown. So they had music, they had lights, they had water.
Coordinated water.
I mean, it's not quite the Bellagio.
Not close.
But, for Dallas, it was pretty impressive.
It was fun.
It was fun. That's
and it was packed around that little.
Yeah, and I think it was the perfect time of year because of the heat. I mean, it was hot. It was nice. Everybody was enjoying the coolness.
Again, it wasn't the 100 degrees. It was warm. It wasn't hot.
Yeah, it was probably about, by the time the sundown, it was mid-high 80s.
Yeah, which is fine. It's good stuff.
What's that, about 25 degrees C or something like that? Something about that,
I don't know, but it was a fun time and lots of stuff to take pictures of.
Todd came out. So like I said, I've got pictures. I have proof.
Yes.
So you were actually trying to stalk me. Now, mind you, I actually went to take a picture. I came back. I caught a glimpse of him like Bigfoot. I'm like, I've seen that Sasquatch before. And I started following him instead. He thought he was going to sneak in on me.
Dude, he doesn't realize I'd already been following him. And I was returning back. I'd already taken several pictures of him. You didn't know that, did you?
Well, I haven't seen the pictures yet because you haven't got the SD film developed.
I know. Lone Star Darkroom hasn't come by and picked up the
SD card.
SD card yet.
Doesn't know how the camera works.
I don't know how to develop it either, but I can't find the spot on there to mark. It's like, do you want to use Kodak or Ilford products? Do what you think's best. Yeah, but I did. I actually saw his big hat, and I saw him, and he was walking down.
That's a giveaway.
And I snuck in behind him. I was taking pictures of him as he's going, and then where he bent down and took some pictures of the buildings, I turned around and started back.
And that's when I caught him. I caught him because he was wearing the same thing he always wears. I'm like, oh, I know that shirt.
Yeah, it's the LL
I can't
Bean
miss
shirt.
that shirt. He's the only person here in blue jeans.
Yeah, and that was warm. It's my LL Bean
I don't think
attire.
You own a pair of shorts.
I do.
He never
It's my blue jeans that are cut off. Yeah, I love these. It's Schaefer Ranch Wear blue jeans.
It's when you wear through the tough skin knees, that's when they become shorts.
Yes. And I buy them in dark indigo, and then it kind of as the years go on, it wears and wears down, and then there starts becoming holes in it.
Threadbare. The term is threadbare.
Threadbare. And I mean, I have like the knees right up there around the pockets.
Every penny out of those.
I get every penny. And then when he hits that point, we then cut them off, and I wear them as shorts.
He says we. He means his mom probably does it for him because he can't cut straight.
Well, that's true, actually.
She's the one with the pinking shears. She
But
knows how to do that.
the blue jeans get the maximum amount of wear out of them,
which is
and
good.
It's fun.
Which is good.
So I do have blue jeans.
So we had a great time, and you know, Todd and I are discussing a fall photo event, possibly here at the store. So I don't know, maybe some eggnog, some cookies, and some photographers and some fun. So we're going to see what we can do. Or
early discussions.
Or maybe we'll go to some local establishment and maybe they can have drinks too. Who knows?
Well, there's another possibility, which we'll talk about later.
See, this is where we have our meetings, guys.
Yeah, I know. There's another group a
photo group?
A company, business, whatever, that I've had this discussion with, and they told me what they were interested in thinking.
And it sounds exciting?
Sounds kind of like what we were talking about.
All right, put a pin in it. We might be having a joint venture, like Christmas-esque holiday party.
Holiday parties.
You know, photography, eggnog, good cheer. How could you know, guys? I know it's early. I know the Halloween decorations have not even been taken out of the stores, and we're talking about holidays.
We're way ahead.
So we're way ahead. But
so let's talk about the fun, exciting thing that's going on
now. Soon. Now, do we want to talk about your stuff first, or
no? Look, State Fair.
State Fair. He's got State Fair.
I've done some research.
He's done some research, but I would like to lead into mine if I could.
I've done some research, but lead.
I'm going to lead into mine. Because one of the things I'd like to, you know, we failed to announce the Holga Week 2022 prize sponsors at the Holga Week video.
Let's talk about this, and then we'll talk about that.
Well, but that leads into this.
Okay.
It does.
You lead, McDuff.
Okay, that's where I'm going. So if we can, I'd like to go through this list first because there's Holga Week events which are going to be starting, and then we're going to be all over that.
All right.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, you sure?
I am. I'm just because I want to start talking about it, and so I sit over there and I won't start talking about it. Out of sight, out of mind.
All right. So the Holga Week 2022 prize sponsors. They're not in any particular order, but I'm going to let you know that the bigger prizes are probably a little bit more on top than the smaller prizes. But you know what? We thank each and every one of our prize sponsors. All right. So the Holga Week 2022 prize sponsors. Right, top of the list. And again, this year, we didn't have them last year, we had them the year before. So thank you very much to Freestyle Photo and Imaging.
They weren't in last year? I thought they were.
They weren't there. They were the year before.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, we had Cinestill. They did a fantastic job. Well, these guys did a fantastic job too because they're doing exactly the same they did last time. They're going to give a Holga 135 BC camera to all of the winners.
Yes.
That's phenomenal, guys. That's like a new camera.
It is.
In a box.
Well, it's better than a new camera.
Yeah, we gave away
because it's a free.
It's a free new camera. So, you know, in case your old Holga is getting a little worn, you're going to have a new Holga. So you got something to shoot for. Shoot for.
No.
The next sponsor, very happy to have this one, is Film Washi. Lemick. He, of course, this is going to be new to him, and hopefully we can have a little interactive Instagram discussion or different things like that. I know he's going to try and promote Holga Week for us in France.
Or as he calls it, Brittany.
Well, that's the township or province he's in.
Yes, it's the part of France that was controlled by Britain for so long. It's
so far France that it's practically Brittany.
That's it.
So Film Washi is going 3 rolls of 120 film in types I, F, and K. I don't know what those mean. I think I stands for
industrial
X-ray, and I'm not sure about the F and the K.
The F is another X-ray. Another X-ray film. And the K, that one I don't know. Because the K is one of the new ones that he has.
Yeah, so these are going to be great films
film,
to experiment and play with. So I've used Film Washi films before. I love them. They're different. They're interesting. They're exciting. So
this is fun.
They create a big buzz when you get new of those.
Yeah.
Also, Analogue Wonderland. This is our first UK vendor. Well, I say UK, I mean Film Washi, but this is our nut. So actually this year we've got 2. So we have Film Washi and Analogue Wonderland. I know Analogue is in the UK, Film Washi is in France. But you know, we're trying to get worldwide here. We're trying to get sponsors interested in Holga Week.
And promoting in their areas.
And hopefully they're spreading the word. So Analogue Wonderland, which is in Loudwater, which is in High Wycombe, UK. I'm going to have to go look that up on a map, guys.
Yeah.
So a photography pin, a Victoria latest sticker, a notepad, a roll of Kodak Ultramax 35mm film.
Wow, because we can't get that here.
Well, apparently they can.
Well, la-di-da.
Apparently they can.
That makes it a special prize because
that is special. So
that is cool.
Thank you very much, Analogue Wonderland.
All right.
And you know, we're gonna have links to all these guys down below,
yes,
and of course you can definitely go to holgaweek.com because they're all going to be there as well. Now here's one of my favorites. Maybe yours too. Don's used photo equipment.
Never heard of
Don's used photo equipment. Once again, is going to be ponying up a pro pack of Ilford HP 5 Plus. So, and of course, that's going to be 120 or 35, depending upon your flavor that you
preference,
like.
Your preference.
Right.
Yep.
So that's good. Yeah, mind you, that's both from Don's and Holga Week because you know we like to make things happen.
We work together.
So that's fantastic. And you know, we might throw in a little extra something, depending on how things go.
I thought it was something.
Yeah, we'll think of something.
Yeah, absolutely. Because last year our little something was a case.
Yeah, it was a Holdak. It was a Kodak. A Holdak. I'm trying to put in.
It's not Kofuji.
It's not Kofuji. It's a Holdak.
It's a Holdak.
Trying to put a Kodak film holder in there last time.
Yes.
Not saying we could do that again this year, but it was really nice though.
Yeah, because that was a fun, expensive thing, but it was cool.
Those are great cases, and you have lots of them. So if you need one, guys, come in.
I am actually selling them on a good pace now.
They are still high quality. As a matter of fact, I was at the photo walk the other night. Had one in my back pocket. I mean, I was ready to go.
They're awesome.
They are. Also, Old School Photo Lab. Now, I'm not quite sure if they're going to do the Lab Rats Choice Prize. I think they are, but they're definitely game. And since we've been running this, they've essentially been a sponsor each year, which is phenomenal. I love having sponsors who want to keep this stuff going. Right. So, you know, we'll definitely be talking to them on Instagram Live and seeing what's happening in the lab, what's going on. You know, they, of course, they do obviously developing, scanning. That last year we discussed prints with them. They actually did large prints for us. That was phenomenal stuff. Yeah, and
didn't they like pick somebody to the past?
Yeah, well, they pick somebody every year as a prize to give. You know, they pick
from them personally.
Right. So they make a special prize. And lastly, we have Legacy Photo Lab.
Yes, a new sponsor.
Yeah, they're a new sponsor. So what they're going to do, and I don't have the particulars, we will have that on the page when we get it up, is that they are going to do a special Holga Week discount. So I don't know if it's a percentage off or maybe it's free scans or something like that. But But definitely, if you have Holga Week film and you want to send it in, or if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, definitely.
To the U.S. You don't have to limit it.
All over the U.S. So
yeah, just mail it to them.
That's going to happen as well.
They have a lot of their film that they process being shipped to them.
Right. We had actually a very lovely video about a Legacy Photo Lab. We had Sabath here.
Sabath, and we talked all about Trejo.
And so I'm going to put that link above his head. And if you want to click on that and go watch that one after you're done here, please do. It was a great video. It was a good video. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, great guy.
Right. Like I said, we're about a week early for the State Fair of Texas, but we're going to be a week and 1 day early for the beginning of Holga Week, which of course we know is October 1st through 7th of every year.
Yes.
We don't plan on changing it ever. No. It's such a great time to be getting out and shooting.
It's awesome.
So I just want you guys to know that, yes, Holga Week will be starting shortly after this video. So please get ready, buy a Holga, shoot some film. You're going to have a lot of great fun.
And all the sponsors are out there talking about it too. So
so if you're not already following Holga Week, do so.
Yeah, and you're going to have the instructions on there as when to start sending your images in and setting up your accounts. Can they set up their accounts early?
No, because I don't open the form until the day after Holga Week. So on October 8th, that's when the form will open. That's when people can start submitting photos.
Setting it up. All right.
But now, mind you, a lot of people can't submit photos that first day. Now, there are some super photographers out there.
Setting it up, though, can't you?
Well, I know, but there's no need to.
Okay.
But there are some great photographers out there who actually go shoot and develop all in one day. Yeah. I'm not one of those.
Yeah. Me neither.
Lots of people need a few weeks or 30 days. And of course, as you know, lots of people take it down to the very last day. So
down to the wire. Yeah, in fact, a lot of people do. You get a lot of them that shove it in at the last hour.
Right. So please do get your photos in before November 8th.
Yes.
So November 8th at midnight, Texas time.
Texas time.
It's it. It's over.
Central Standard Daylight.
Exactly.
You're ready to correct me.
Well, it's not daylight savings. It's not daylight. You're right. It will be daylight time by then. Right. So
he is always just right there, ready to correct, ready to correct.
Well, yeah, math, calendars, things like that.
Yeah, names.
So
Yes.
the most important thing is the State Fair opens on September 30th.
Friday.
The next day is October 1st.
Saturday.
Saturday, October 1st, will be the State Fair Holga's Photo Walk.
Oh, yes, yeah. Kicking off the event in Texas.
Right.
In Dallas.
So
Mr. Holga will take his little band of merry Holga shooters
yes,
out to the State Fair.
I would love to go shooting Holgas with as many Holga photographers as possible. I will be at the State Fair at 11 a.m. As I like saying this on social media, I rarely give out my exact location and time, but I will be there at 11 a.m. just behind Big Tex. Actually, it's on the south side of Big Tex, and I say south side because if you turn around, you're gonna be looking at his butt.
Yeah.
But
some may say that's his best feature. But
well, the reason for the south side is because everybody's on the north side of him getting their photo taken of
getting
him.
all of their selfies.
They're getting their selfie with Big Tex's smiling face. So
absolutely.
So meet me on the south side of Big Tex. We're gonna walk around. So, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a suggestion from Todd here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet each other. We're gonna look at our Holgas, all that kind of great stuff.
Wave,
then we're gonna say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna see you in an hour. Go walk around, go shooting. And then we're going to come back together and maybe we'll get a corn dog and a drink or something like that.
And talk about it.
If you want to follow me, that's fine.
It's boring, don't.
It's boring. It's the State Fair. Kind of meander around. I like shooting by myself.
Absolutely, man.
I don't mind meeting new people, but you never know.
Yeah, break out, go out and shoot different parts of it at the same time. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's fun. And then just that way you can just go at your own pace, go at your own, just your own interest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yes, State Fair is happening.
State Fair.
And so in case you hadn't noticed, I'm wearing my State Fair shirt. Look at that.
It's official.
It's a State Fair of Texas.
Now,
you know, right? You know how much that cost? Paid for
how
it?
much?
$3.
Yes.
Best shirt ever, $3.
Yes. Now, speaking of shirts.
Yes.
And the State Fair of Texas.
And the State Fair.
So what's going to be different this year at the State Fair of Texas?
More corny dogs? Is that really different?
No, that's not different. It's just better.
Okay. Well, more photo walks.
More
photo walks are always good.
But also, every 3 years.
Yes.
Mr. Big Tex himself.
Big Tex gets a new wardrobe. He does.
He gets a new wardrobe. This year, new shirt for Big Tex.
Yes.
So things that are different. This is kind of the cool things. And when you go to the State Fair of Texas and you're shooting your cameras, and
right,
you're going on all of the different photo walks that are going on. Well, there are things out there that are different.
Right.
This year, this clothing will be different.
Right.
So you can't go take an old photo and put it up there and say, yeah, I was there this year. No. He has a new wardrobe, so new shirt.
So right, if you take some Holga pics of Big Tex this year and you submit them, he better be in the right shirt.
He better have the right shirt.
He better be in the right shirt because I'll be able to tell
Also,
within 3 years.
Also, here's the thing. State Fair of Texas, what is the theme this year?
Pig races?
No.
Tractor pulls?
No.
Deep fried in glory?
Well, that's the food part.
Okay.
The theme this year, but you know what? A lot of it was close. All things food.
All things
food.
All
things food. That's the State Fair of Texas theme for 2022.
Well, it's funny that you're mentioning all this because I actually have my State Fair of Texas season pass.
Yes.
Which
you haven't even opened it.
Well, I've technically not. I have opened it only just to make sure stuff was in here, but it's like essentially all here. That theme is probably in here. I just haven't read it.
Oh, yes. Now,
this is my pass to get me into the fair.
Yeah, he just holds it up and goes, here, scan this.
This is my pass. So, well, it costs, I think, $50 for a pass. It costs like $25 to get in. If I go 2 times, which I'm probably going to go 3 times, paid for. Now, what's the other thing that's going on? The return of the rodeo at the State Fair of Texas. Oh, really?
Yes.
That should be exciting. The return. Because it hasn't been for quite some time.
It hasn't been out there for a while, but this year it's coming back.
That's cool.
So, because the theme is all things food.
And, they're playing with their food before they turn it into hamburgers.
Yes. Exactly. See?
All things food.
There are 41 new foods and drinks at the State Fair of Texas.
41?
41.
Holy schmoly.
New things to eat.
Well, you know, I have a rule
Texas.
against photographing food, so I'm not taking any Holga pictures of food
That's
for you
fine.
guys.
That's fine. That's
Now,
fine.
I will take pictures of the Fletcher's stand itself, but no,
Yes.
I'm not taking pictures
Would
of
you take
corn
pictures
dogs.
out at the rodeo?
Well, it's not food yet at that point, so
Well, it's pre-food, so you can take pictures
it's
of it.
future food.
It's future food. Now, also the other thing is there's 7 new vendors out there for food.
Okay.
So all things food, lots and lots of food things. Now, return of the rodeo.
The return.
Over 47 new vendors, and Big Tex has a new shirt.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is that guess who kicks off the State Fair of Texas in their concert?
Concert. Garth Brooks?
Trace Atkins?
Yeah, don't know him either.
Don't even. Yeah, so yep. A whole schedule, a whole lineup.
A whole slew of people.
Just a whole slew of people with concerts out there. Jimmy Kimball will be doing live updates. He won't be at the State Fair.
Oh, he's probably going to send one of his his reps.
No, it's not his reps. His sidekick.
Yeah.
It's was it Guillermo Rodriguez?
Guillermo.
Guillermo Rodriguez. Guillermo Rodriguez will be out at the State Fair, so get some pictures of him. And
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel will be going to him as he's doing his show. We'll be going to his sidekick.
I remember one
At the
year at the
State Fair.
State Fair, I actually took a Holga picture of it. It was Andrew Zimner who did Bizarre Foods for the Food Channel. I actually got him on Holga while he was out there doing some filming.
See, there's celebrities out there.
But mind you, you know, Bizarre Foods, and he's eating a corn dog. To us, that's not bizarre.
That's not
As a matter of fact, I know somebody had a corn dog last night.
Yes,
somebody.
And it was good. It was good.
As a matter of fact, he's like, all right, you've caught me. Where's the corn dogs?
I'm here. Where's the corn dogs?
Where's the corn dog? It was like, I'm starving. Where's the corn dogs?
Sat down, said hi to everyone, and went over to corn dogs. So that was fun.
And then I told him that it's been there for several weeks, and he was offended like I didn't tell him.
Like,
how could you
I
not
could've
tell me?
been going over there and getting corn dogs
Once a week
all
for
this time, and I was
fresh corn dogs.
Totally oblivious to it all.
I had a corn dog and the lemonade. It was both
now,
very nice.
I was jealous of the lemonade.
The lemonade.
I was jealous. But see, now the State Fair has more fun and more meaning to you on this, doesn't it?
I know. You know, but it's a great photography time. There are a lot of things to photograph.
Now, the other thing that we're going to talk about, because you were talking about photo walks.
Photo walks, yes. So the Holga photo walk is one.
Yes.
Just one of many.
The other one out there, which is only on the Friday, is Polacon 7.
The Polacon, I'm not. Why is it 7?
IFS.
Is it like the Star Trek 7 of 9? They just call her 7.
It's this Polacon 7.
So all those Polacon people, they're Borgs.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm just trying to talk this out because I don't understand.
This is the year they live long and prosper.
I like that one. See, we've made it so much more fun now.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so Polacon photo walk on the Friday, the day the fair opens.
Day after Holga,
guys.
Yep,
I'm going to be out there with at least more than one Holga.
Yes.
So in case you don't believe I actually own one or two, I do.
Yes, and that one looks like it's probably, it's got all your information on that.
That's Old Faithful right there. That one doesn't get very far from me.
The next photo walk will be October 8th.
Okay.
It will be Legacy Photo.
All right. I might actually have to join that one too.
Yes, you should, because it's Legacy Photo and Fort Worth
Photography Club.
Excuse
me, Photo Club.
Club.
It's not photography. Fort Worth Photo Club. We kept saying Fort Worth Camera Club, an entirely different group of people. Yeah. I did correct us in the video though.
But did anybody send an email saying, hey, you got it wrong?
Well, we're still waiting for the video. We're still waiting for complaints from Petapixel because we make fun of their articles. So I don't know. Maybe the Fort Worth Photo People Club aren't watching us either.
Yeah,
so.
They're probably not watching us at all. So maybe that's why they're not getting.
That's a show for Dallas.
Yeah.
But wait a second. I know that David Lansford, he watches, and he's part of that club. So
yeah. So why didn't you correct us?
Yeah, David, send in a letter or something.
Legacy Photo. They'll be doing theirs on the 8th at 11 a.m. And you know they asked for they have other co-sponsors. Co-sponsors.
Yeah.
Lone Star Darkroom. And Don's Used Photo Equipment. They asked me to be a co-sponsor, and I said, heck yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to be here during the middle of the day.
Didn't ask me, so.
No, I don't need you for that one.
You don't need me for that one.
I got it covered.
Yeah, so that's 3 that we know of, and 3 of the days.
Ooh, there's an interruption.
That we know of. And
Uno momento.
No, I'm just gonna hit the thingy.
Okay.
And yeah.
And we're rolling.
We're rolling. Just keep going. Go with it. And so the Friday, the Saturday, the following Saturday.
Right.
Now, as I saw somewhere, and I could not find it again, but I think the Dallas Center for Photography has a photo walk going on out there.
Fantastic. Well, I'll try and find that date for you guys
We'll
and
try
put
to
it on
find
the
others,
screen.
because there were others going on, but one of them was there was a Legacy and then there was a Lone Star. They just combined it, so that's all good.
Right.
And see, even my phone likes that one.
It's a great idea.
It is. So yes, and follow us again on Facebook and all the other things, because then you will know the dates and times and locations of all of the different photo walks.
Definitely so.
Because you certainly have a lot more stuff out there this year to photograph.
There is so much to photograph. I mean, if you like street photography, the State Fair of Texas is a mecca for that.
So it's totally the mecca for
people just, you know, they are oblivious to the fact that you're taking their photo. There are so many different things to photograph there.
Yeah.
Whether it's cars, whether it's food, whether it's animals. There's just there's rides. There's the midway. You can photograph during the day, and during the night you will have a completely different fair.
Everywhere.
There are exhibits, wonderful stuff, and
lots of things.
you can waste several rolls of film and have a great time doing it. So I plan on going more than twice, at least 3 times. It would be cool if I could get 4 or 5 times in it.
Oh, absolutely. You will definitely have opportunities out there to do that.
Certainly will.
That will. Now, anything else on the State Fair? Because
I think we've all State Faired it up right there, haven't we?
Because I want to do this right now. Talk about film updates.
Film update. You got more film?
This is going to have to be kind of a little bit longer video, because a lot's going on.
We'll make it short and sweet.
No, that goes against my nature.
I understand that. Well, we better dive into it then.
All right. The thing of it is, though, is like I said, whenever we start getting in September to December, tons of things are going on. And not only with what's going on with the shoot, but also things in the news and in the film world is catching up and need to be talked about.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Yes.
Cat Labs. Yesterday, I got an email saying, hey, we got our film back in stock. Cat Labs 320.
Ooh,
it's
320.
an all new formula. So it's not them just making the old film that they were making,
which was somebody else's formula.
It's them with an entirely new black and white formula
for 320.
No one else has. This is the only place to get this black and white film formula. It's with their new 320. And it's 320 and 35, 120, and 4x5 and 8x10.
Okay, great.
And I went ahead and I said, heck yeah, order me up some 100 rolls of 35, 100 rolls of 120, and a handful of the 4x5 and a couple of the 8x10s.
Right.
And they said, thank you. Here, pay us. Here's the bill. How do you want to pay that? And it's like, so I placed the order, paid for it, and they have it. So next week, some point, I should be getting the Cat Labs in. Now, I have not had a new order of Cat Labs on my shelf in over a year.
Well, that's good. That's fantastic.
So
there's lots of people who love the Cat Labs.
Not only is it returning, and it's a completely new and improved setup. So that's important news.
That's exciting, guys. That's super exciting.
And I tell you, I got right on it, and I've paid it so that can be shipped out quickly. By the time this video shows, I should have it up on my shelf somewhere.
Even better.
Yes. Now I say that, then last time 2 times.
Well, we were talking about an empty spot. And, but it's full now.
How do you like the full?
It's full now.
Does it look the same as it did
last week? It was empty.
Video?
And was this the film you thought he was gonna put in there?
And also, did it look like that when the video started?
Yeah, they're not gonna rewind. They're not gonna rewind and look at that.
Well, you should. But anyway. That is exciting news on that front. So now I'm just waiting for the burger on that. Now the other thing is, I love going to the photo walks.
Yes.
The
photo walks.
Photo walks. Because I have gone twice this year. I went to the Prince and Pints, and I went to the Kyle Warren Park photo walk with Dallas Photo Walk.
And you went to the
Pints and Prince.
And you went to the
corny dog stand.
The Dallas Nature Photo Walk.
Oh,
that was
well,
your
that
walk.
was
You
my
went to
walk.
it.
Yeah, I did. But that
That's
that was so
3
long
photo
ago.
walks for this.
This
I have
year.
seen him outside of this place three times. No, I've seen you twice because I didn't go to Prince and Pines.
Yeah, you didn't go.
But he's been seen outside the store 3 times.
Now, and I always tell people, now this is the important part. I always tell people, follow us on Facebook, follow Legacy, follow the other people that we are involved with.
You never know when there will be a sighting.
There'll be things out there that go on. And it's important to go to, because both of those events I went to, the last 2,
right?
I learned something. I did. I picked up new information. I picked up things that I didn't know before. That's why you go to these things, is because we sit around, we talk, and you learn and you hear things that you wouldn't have heard sitting at home.
Yeah, he learned where the corny dogs were.
Well, yes, and that was a joyful moment for me. But one thing I did learn is this. Kodak right now has 1 shift going on that's producing film. Just one. One 8-hour shift.
How do they make those people 1 shift? They make those poor people work 24 hours a day?
Nope, just 8 hours. Just 8 hours. That's it. That's it. That's why there's so little film coming out.
That's horrible.
But I heard at the event last night at the Dallas Photo Walk.
Okay.
Talked to one of the people that was there, and he said, hey, yeah, such and such, saw on the videos, and said Kodak is going to be soon ramping up their production.
Ramping up.
And it's going to 24/7.
About time.
Production of film again. So that's big news.
That's super big news, guys.
Big news. Now, again, most likely it won't be until around end of September.
Well, it takes a little while to hire people to get things going, things like that. But 24-hour production would definitely help.
That's going to go back to the bigger days of whenever they were producing film.
A giant. They were a giant.
Yes. So that means that film production and film demand is so big and popular and continuing to stay so, that they are going to be opening up their production run.
So 24 hours a day will give them plenty of opportunity to make both the Kodak and the Fuji film. I like that.
The Kofuji.
The Kofuji, right?
Complete.
They'll be able to cover it all, guys.
Yes, and then so in October, this shelf over here should be filling up even more.
Yeah.
And that's when, after they get all of the basics caught up, then that's whenever they'll start bringing back the other things, the gold.
That would be nice.
Plus,
I liked the gold and those.
the Pro Image, all of those things like that, and start making
Ultramax,
Ultramax, and start making the point and shoots and the disposable cameras again, things like that. So yes, good news. I told you that, hey, September-ish.
The dam was going to break, right?
The dam was going to start breaking and things were going to start flooding. So now, in the next 4 weeks, Cinestill 400, we hope. Kodak overall, we hope. Cat Labs is up. Now I'm just waiting on Burger film. I heard that Farina, whatever it is. Yeah. They are now producing film again.
Right, they had the P30 black and white film, which was supposed to be their first step towards a new color film.
Oh, yeah, but now it's like P32 or something.
Is it P30? Well, so they've got a second version, but I haven't heard that they've actually done their color film
yet. They are now producing film again.
That's good. That's great.
And so, as you can tell, right now we're at the beginning of this. And so it's like whenever you start seeing the water moving towards the direction of the broken dam, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like.
So we're mid-September, and as you predicted, the cracks are starting to show in the dam.
Are showing.
Right, and there's water is trickling out.
And not only that, but there's another run of Color Mission, ADOX Color Mission out.
Okay.
That just hit. Film Washi has its X color film out.
Right.
It's just lots of things are happening. Needed to get this said because I didn't want to wait 2 weeks for all of this information. And it is amazing. It's just kind of amazing everything that's going on. So now we're getting caught back up. And by the time we have our party at the end of the year, there will be plenty of film for everyone
photo
to
walk
buy.
/ party.
Yeah, there will be plenty of film.
It's almost time to get the tree out.
Yes.
It's time to get the State Fair Texas tree out.
Hey, the one with the cowboy boots hanging
Yes, the one with the cowboy boots. That's the one.
Love
That's
it.
the one.
So yes, now you're semi caught up because
Guys, that is a lot of film photography news right there.
Is.
And I'm glad you waited the whole video to watch this. So.
Yeah, I know. But the thing of it is also I have heard, just sort of saw rumors of other new films coming out from other companies.
Right.
So it's not just everything that's going on. The ground below that's bubbling and shaking, and things are now starting to come up out, and things following behind it, which you normally would see when things are starting to really take off. Things that come behind it. It's really, we're in good times. We're in good times.
Well, I mean, as far as I see it, customers have got their wallets open, but yet nobody can take their money. And that's a big problem, as far as businesses are concerned. You have to have product to make this exchange. Otherwise, it's like, I'll go spend this somewhere else.
Yeah.
You got to make hay while the sun is shining.
And the sun is starting.
And the sun has been shining for quite some time.
And the clouds
but there's no hay.
The sun's shining, and the hay is starting to grow.
Let's hope so.
People, hang on. We just have a little bit further to go, and then we're going to be in, what is that song says? The catfish are jumping and the cotton's high. We're going to be in good times. We're going to be doing good.
I don't know that song.
It's summertime and living is easy.
Okay.
That's it. But yeah, it's going to be fall time though when it all hits. So yes, just follow us. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. And in fact,
it's pretty scary, guys. He's learned actually how to use Instagram. So, but do follow him because he does. Hey, when this stuff came in, he let you guys know.
I'll let you know, and I have been selling it. I have
like hotcakes.
Over 10%, working on 15% of what I got in, and that was 303 packs. So,
and you're not even selling it at the Kardashian discount.
No,
he's actually selling it at a reasonable price.
Yeah, whenever you get looking at it on the internet for around $35. I got it at $26.95. So come in, buy
the actual price.
The actual price. And I am selling a lot of it. Okay, a lot, and I'm going through it pretty quick. Like I said, I'm already close over 10, running into the 15%, and I only had it a week.
Okay.
So it's running out. So follow us on all of these things so that you will know whenever it hits. Now I did it first because I just announced the Cat Labs information on Twitter only. Twitter only. So that was the first one I set it up on, and I didn't tell it on any of the other forums. So,
so you have to follow all of these to get and figure out what's the hot news.
What's the hot news? Because sometimes I will break stuff on Twitter, sometimes I'll put it on Instagram first, sometimes on Facebook first. So follow all of them, because sometimes you'll see something pop on one of them that'll take a while to pop on the others. Because I want people to be involved in all of it, actually in all of it. And so, yes, and then not only do you follow it, tell your friends to follow it.
Yes, absolutely. But with that, guys, we're going to wrap this video up. Please share, like, subscribe. Tell a friend.
Tell it on the mountain.
Tell two friends. Tell Mama Holga.
Shout it from the rooftop.
Tell Mama Holga she needs to see me. Tell Mama Holga actually put a comment down below or something like that.
So, people, thanks for watching. Great times, fun times. Let's go out there and use some good shoes.
There you go. Have some fun.
As my dad would say, take a lot of good pictures.
And see you at the State Fair, guys.
That's it.
At the fair.
Woo, man, that was a lot of stuff.
Oh, I know, so much. Cat Labs, that's pretty exciting.
I know, but it's a brand new formula.
A brand new formula, a brand new secret formula.